I mean, you see I opened this?
Yeah.
See this thing's open? See me unscrewing it?
Yeah.
I mean, the water could shoot out across here. You know, if I put about 12 pounds of pressure, it'll shoot out.
Oh, wow.
So there's nothing in there. And you're lucky that, you know, I want it to cool down so don't get shocked with some cold water.
But there hasn't even been any hot water coming out, right?
Right, because what's happening, you see, this is cartridge, but see what they did. See, they on this particular units, now they just followed this piping. They're going to have to come and change the piping scheme here. This here is the water feed from the building, coming from the back. This half inch comes from the back, right? You see it right here? The water's traveling towards me, okay? So it comes up, it feeds my boiler. This other part is just feeding your coil, your thing, your mixing valve, and it feeds the coil. It's supposed to go in cold,
So
come out
it's
hot.
hooked up to the wrong one or something?
Well, here's what happened. They made this mistake a lot of times, the installer. This feeder, where it comes through here, it goes down and into the heating system right here.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it can go, the water could either go that way towards the return, this way towards the wall, or this way towards me. Now, now this is when this thing feeds. Okay,
Yeah.
This is an automatic feeder right here, set for 12 pounds of pressure. So when the pressure drops, that should feed. But now, if the water just tried to go this way, towards this way, up this pipe, up this pipe, up this pipe, up this pipe, up this, down through this pump, right down through here, it's going to encounter this device, which is a flow control valve, and that's normally closed.
Yeah.
This only opens when you get heat. Okay, when that opens, is you get a call for heat, the heating system. So the water can't get into the system.
Why?
through
Because
here.
it's hooked up to the heat?
Now,
Or
if
the-
it tried to go back the other way and reverse feed through the return line, it would go through the return, and then it will come back, and this flow check valve here will stop the water. This only lets the water go in one direction,
Okay.
out, so it can't come back. So the feeder is basically isolated from the unit when you're not calling for heat. So they're going to have to repipe this feed line into here, and that way it'll get into the system. You don't have to worry about this flow valve, and it'll be on the inlet side of this flow check valve, and that's why you have no pressure in the system right now.
I see.
So watch what I'm going to do for you now. I'm going to manually open up this flow check valve, and that's going to let the water come in this way and feed the system. We'll purge it out, and my pressure gauge should go up about 12, 15 pounds. But let's let it cool down. It's very hot. I don't want to introduce very cold water to that hot thing yet. Just give this